Good morning, interwebs. It's 10:47 and I have been up since like 9:15. Who's proud? I am. I woke up to an alarm because I had things I got to get done this morning that I didn't do last night because I was sleepy. So, since I've gotten up, I've gotten dressed. See, I'm wearing my sweater. It's exciting. And I had to, though, pick my outfit carefully because I'm going to acupuncture today. So, like, I need access to, like, the fleshy part of my elbow and behind my knees. So I have to, like, I don't know, wear things that can be pulled up. So I'm wearing a skirt with no leggings under it. Hopefully I don't freeze. I also edited the vlog for last night because I didn't do that. I went to sleep. And now I am just about to set up my new toy. I got a new printer, which I need because I need to print out an Etsy label to put something in the mail today. And my other printer, well, my other printer died. Like, every time you went to use it, you had to open it up and, like, push the ink cartridge along because it had gotten, like, jammed really bad. But I also then ran out of ink, so I needed to buy new ink. And this printer basically came with ink, so the printer is practically free-ish. So I just decided to upgrade to a new printer, which is actually has fewer functions than my old printer, but it's purple, which was really not a selling point. It just happened to be I had my choice of pink or purple, and I chose purple. Because I tell people, purple is not a color preference, it's a lifestyle choice. So I'm going to open this up, hopefully get it all set up, and print my label so that my Etsy package can go out. When we drive by the post office on our way to town, I will drop it in the mailbox there, and then we will get along with our day. But so far, pretty productive day. I mean, I'm dressed at this point, so that's ahead of most days, right? And I slept a lot last night because I went to bed early, so that's also a good thing. Happy faces, panda. Is that your happy panda face?
That was my happy panda face.
Well, it is 3:10 in the morning. And I've been coughing, so my voice is a little right now. But we did go to Manhattan, and as you saw me, I ate Panda Express, and it was delightful. And then I went to acupuncture, and that was also delightful. I was beginning to get congested, and I was talking about it. So for the first time, I had the acupuncture needles in my face. Just 2 of them, like next to my nose in a particular place to like help open my sinuses. And I actually do feel like I can breathe through my nose better. Now, it does not mean that my voice is sounding better currently because I've been coughing. But I can breathe through my nose, and that was rapidly not becoming a thing. So I don't know. That's interesting. I also had my usual, like, other places that I get poked and stuff for my varying problems that we are fixing via acupuncture. So, we also went to Aldi. And is that it? Might have been it. Lunch, acupuncture. Oh, we went to the sewing store, and I got 2 new feet for my sewing machine, so that was exciting. And then, yes, then we went to Aldi. And then, when I got home, I found some Happy Mail waiting for me. Now, Jezebel did not come in the box, but the box did contain some yarn from Cat of Cattails. And I will show you more of this tomorrow when you can see it in, like, light and stuff. But trust me, it is beautiful yarn. Plus, I would like to have a plan. I also got a knit and crochet coloring book, as well as a really fun-looking puzzle about yarn that Steve determined looks really hard. And I said, yes, it looks like the kind of hard where when we finish it, we'll just glue it together and put it on the wall, because we'll never want to do it again. So I'm hoping that someday I will put it together and glue it together and stick it on my wall. with the yarn, I got all excited, you know, like, yay, new projects, fun things. So I immediately started looking at things on Ravelry to, like, pick patterns and stuff, because I want to show you my newly acquired pretty yarn. But you probably know my feeling about people just showing acquisitions. I like acquisitions with a purpose. Like, even if it doesn't all come to fruition, because, you know, we all have, like, thoughts and plans and things that don't pan out. But I feel like when you get new things, it is best to have a plan for what those new things could be. Like, this will be a shawl of some sort. You might not know the pattern. Or, oh, I see, this is a lacy looking hat. Like, things like that. So I was looking for patterns on Ravelry of what I thought I would make with these yarns, so I could tell you a bit about them before I showed you the yarns themselves. And also because, yeah, fun, and I wanted to start. But then, as I was looking through them, I was like, okay, one of my goals this week was to not start any new projects until I had finished at least one of the sweaters that is on my hook list, because I have an obscene amount of sweaters for myself in process right now. And right now, this is the only sweater I have completed that I can wear that is long sleeved. I have one that is short sleeved that is available, but I want more long, cozy sweaters to wear. So I need to finish a sweater so I can play with Kat's yarn. So I did work on my Lodge sweater. I worked on my socks today on my way down and back from Manhattan, and I'm on to the heel of the second sock. So that's cool. And the first sock is done, except I need to sew up the back. I couldn't find my darning needle, but I found it now, so I can finish it tomorrow. But I was working on my Lodge sweater, and I'd had the back and the front of one side done, and like a third to a half of one of the sides. So I did the other front, did these two motifs, and then I've sewn everything together, and I've woven in all the ends. And because of the way that this particular sweater is constructed, now there is a large cowly neck thing that goes on. There's some arm ribbing, and then a bunch of ribbing at the bottom that is built onto the sweater as is. So I am excited that this is coming along, and I think it's coming along pretty quickly. And I'm hopeful that I will have enough yarn to finish it, because I was using frogged yarn from a previous project, as well as some more of it that I had in stash. It is Karen 1 pound in the color Dalmatian, so if I do, or Karen Jumbo, it's the variegated of their 1 poundish yarns. So I am in a position though where if I do run out, I can procure more, but I would like to not have to, because that was part of the point of making the sweater out of this yarn, was that I already had it. So I've been working on that and watching YouTube and just kind of sitting and quietly coughing to myself. Oh, so it was really quiet. I was between videos, and I'm sitting in the parlor by the fire, and I can hear, even though the doors and windows are closed, I can hear an owl outside hooting, like repeatedly. And I may have told this story before, but when I was a little kid, our shopping mall, we had a Robinsons and we had a May company, and then at one point they merged and became a Robinsons May as like the anchor stores for our mall, with JCPenney's as one of the other anchor stores. But Robinsons May, they had this weird way of like their intercom system. Instead of somebody getting on the line and being like, you know, women's lingerie, please pick up the phone. Instead, they had a weird hooting sound that would play across the whole store. So you'd have like the Muzak going, and then you'd hear hoo, 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 hoo. And they made like different hooing sounds in different like succession, like Morse code of hooing. And it was apparently telling the different places to pick up the phone to talk to the operator or to call in. So that was always super weird, was that you'd go in there and it would just be like this weird aviary thing. But I mean, I guess theoretically it was better than them just calling people by name over the intercom. But I feel like they used it more often because they thought they could get away with it because it was just a hooing sound. I don't know. But hearing the very loud owl hooting outside made me think of that. So I'm going to go and work just a little bit more on my sweater here, and then I'm headed off to bed. And I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty night.